Well, we've had a pretty fast start compared to everything, but nothing too crazy, because essentially it's all based on the Slingo power. And this is a common enough item to the point where you say, well, that's how we won. I will wait on dungeon 1 until I find one. It's not going to take you more than an hour at most. I did manage to buy quite a lot of serious and critical, which is good. I doubled up on the books. The fourth book is not going to be needed for a long time. Let's go down to dungeon level 20. With the damage that's done, that's a kobold. And we have the mapping, so we know it's 4-2. Nothing useful. Let's learn what this wand is. Slow monsters. Normally I'd run away, but my stairs are so close that I don't want to go here. I don't want to wake Wormtongue. 5. When you get a 5, see what it is. This guy can steal my stuff. I do not want him to steal my stuff. I'll kill him. You have this awesome... Ring of the Invisible. Still slow digestion, which we can then break. You have this awesome spell, which is the Orb. And you are dealing with very few monsters. But then you basically will very quickly run out of mana when you're dealing with like 3 of them, because you just do not have enough spells that you can cast. What can I learn? I can learn from Chants and Blessings. What's left? Turn Undead. Now we can at this point learn everything and just cast them for XP. Slow Poison. Also the breeder trick that we did, that's very common as well. At that depth, you will almost always find the breeder. Sometimes you find the perfect one to do it with. Ooh, shall we leave immediately? To the bear is after the door. Which is... no, not this one. So these unfortunately are worthless. 9-5. Okay. When the dungeon is this shallow, it tends to misrepresent the difficulty of pits. I'm not gonna lie, this is still dangerous, but we've invested very little time in work. It's that animal pit there. This is gonna be full of animals and I absolutely hate them. I don't have resist poison. They do a ton of damage. The object is almost certainly in there. It could be this magical scimitar that we found. At 17, it could be a lie. No, we cannot take this. We don't have enough ammo. We don't have enough mana points. I suppose if out of principle I wanted to, yeah, maybe I could, but it's not appropriate to what we're doing right now. Oh, molecule critical. We harmlessly want to get around to dungeon level 20 so that we can then start looking for our potions of contemplation. And I bet you there's gonna be now way too many monsters and I cannot take them. Let's portal. It's 4 mana. If it fails, I can cast it one more time. This guy, well, he cannot paralyze me anymore. He can under extreme circumstances. throw me out of the level, I believe. Not a 7. Well, if it's a 7, we're gonna have to stay. Oh. Oh, this is really bad. Okay. So, this guy, I have a wand of slow monsters. I'm gonna try to slow him. It doesn't really slow him a lot, but it does. Hopefully these are speed. Potion of Restore Mana. Not what I was looking for. Potion of Cure Critical Wounds is gonna be useless. When I do an action and I'm confused, I have 50% to fail. I need to try to debuff him with these 4 charges. And I shot over there. I'll do that again. Okay, I'll slow them. And he's gonna stun lock me. So the only thing that I can do is try to basically power through. And then cure. Because he's gonna keep stunning me. About half of my attacks are going to go to him. And the other half are just going to go in the middle. Oh! Yes! DC, Orb Draining. Fortunately, they are relatively weak. And if you have... Oh my god. If you have a class that can melee a little bit, like at least that has a weapon with some heft to it and has some hit points, then you can possibly survive him. Oh, is this a joke? 2 of them? If there's another one over here and they start breeding, what does this do? Well, I put it on, it doesn't do anything. That means it's one of the resist ones. So we put back that in. If it's like resist acid, I don't care. And we got hit by that guy. We lost a point of strength. Ring of protection. 1 point more armor. I don't want to waste it, but I will top up my lamp, drop the potion, the whatchamacallit over there, the flask of oil. Let's see how many monsters are here. Okay, at least there's no uniques, but the Orc Captain is definitely dangerous. Another ring that doesn't do anything immediately, so no point in me waiting for it. Oh, there's a identify, slay dragons, nothing else. I wish I could keep this, but I cannot. What is that? Treasure detection. Okay. I'm gonna come over here. Read 1 treasure detection. Is there anything there? There is. Of course there is. Okay, let's kill. Warren Tongue. He is incredibly weak, so there's a magical ale pike. Let's drop one of these briefly. Go pick up the identify. Identified the pike. What does it do? Okay, well it's a like slate troll or something that has the add-on of plus fear. We'll take it. I don't want to by accident read a what's that? Just blue potion. I'm not sure that I can kill both the. Yeah, yes I can. Magical bolts. I kind of got lost in what I was saying. I'm not 100% sure. I remember I was saying something and I forgot. The Humber Orcs. He doesn't even show up because no, he does. Yes, he will. If I come here, he'll probably chase me. Let's see if I can pull him. If you're a mage and he puts you in that situation where you're stun locked, there's nothing you can do. Well, I mean, you can drink a potion of speed, but if it puts you in that situation, there's nothing that you can do. Infravision. No. Could be. Satisfy hunger. Well, master cooking food. No. Let's see if there's anything here. You can, if you have enough hit points and you can tank him for a little while, you can kind of do a desperation move. Oh, we've already looked for items here. And that's basically to just try to hit him, because being confused, you cannot cast the spells, but you can potentially still attack. The issue is that 50% of the time, you will move in a different direction. Okay, so if there was anything here that's worth that 7, it should be one of these 2 scrolls. Because we've explored the rest of the dungeon. There's nothing of the mapping here, and nothing else is coming up. Could it be that this is I mean, it's an extremely unlikely scenario. That this is sustenance. And this is, we'll enchant them all. Enchant weapon to hit. It's almost certainly a resist of some kind. The only one that you would put it on and not know what it does is either one of the basic resists, or an amulet of sustenance, or an amulet of resistance. If it's 7, it could be one of those 2, or it's one of these scrolls. Oh, there it is. It's a special remove curse. This sells for a lot of money. We'll recall 13,000? 5,000. Well, 5,000 is plenty. And we're gonna enchant the damage. We'll put that into the mall as well and sell the rest of the stuff that we got. Slate trolls. True Seed, we don't need it because we have this, the spell and the ring. Strength and Dexterity, cool, I'm not buying them. Don't have money, don't want to sell anything, and also I need some mobs to test this stuff. These are 2 darkness, we can sell them. It's not letting me sell the amulet, but I know it's not cursed. It's just that the game goes like, well, you know, you wore it once, so now we're not going to take it from you anymore. Didn't used to be like that, but it is now. And we'll sell it when we figure it out. We'll find resist, acid, or whatever it is. plenty of those, don't need them. No. Let's get some more. This is... Yeah, I'm out of mana. Using Portal is not a guarantee of survival. However, you do monsters this early don't have any, they're not like that wake up super fast as a special ability, and it does also matter. I believe he is very dangerous for this depth. What depth is he normally at? 17? Yeah, well, don't try to kill him. Just nothing. And I don't have an exact answer from the maintainer, but essentially they said that the more time you spend on the level, the more mobs wake up. But I think that's poorly explained. I still think that you need to be in range. Oh, 8. Hold on a minute. So that you need to be in range for that mob to actually be able to, like, you know, smell you before they have a chance to wake up. 8-5. I mean, 8 is a lot. This guy's annoying. This slime pit is actually easy to take. These still worth 3.45 at level 22, so great. What is it that they do? They blind? They're not the easiest one to use. They're not bad though. So let's get away from here. He is dangerous, but he is asleep. So I will manually shoot some iron shots, position myself, cast. Normally I just use F1. I'll hit him with the splash damage. Normally I just use F1 to target whatever is nearest. Ring of damage, why not? Instead of ring of protection, which is useless. 8 points really do nothing. It's not a second hit. No, there's another one though. I mean, now we do 22, so... Where is he again? He's up there. We got poisoned. We tried this one before. Rod of Light, Silver Rod, why not? Relax. Ring of Reaction, we have it. I think it's 1,000 gold. 2 of them. Well, you know what they say. Read the first, does 2 damage. Put it in there, take this, and then take this one, and now it's 2 of them. It sells for twice as much. 1, throw away the ring of protection, because that also sells for nothing. Let's go down first. Be nice to have a, whatchamacallit. I'll drop them for now because I have plenty. Enchant armor. Okay, they're free. This actually may do more damage than 23. 24. Weighs less. and does more damage. I don't wanna read these scrolls because they. Okay, well, let's read 3 of them. It's less likely that they all be Deep Descent because Deep Descent are rare. Blessing. Break that, take them all. We are now slowed down considerably. But, you know, it's cash. Like I said, there's upsides and downsides. You get more cash when you play with selling enabled, rather than with the option to increase the value of the drops. These monsters are weak. The Manis. Smoky Potion will need to wait for us to identify. Pull back. When there's monsters like this, that they're not coming in but they're waiting for you, and you use a spell and you press S to rest, make sure you've actually rested, because what they do is they peek and come back. But because they move twice, you do not see them, because you only move at 1 times speed, and in this case you're even slower than that, but they do disturb the rest. Flail, Mithril Ring of Acid, or something like that, very good. They do sell for 900. I'll take it. I'll read the scroll. It's a scroll magic mapping. Yeah, you know what, let's read this one as well. Trap creation, fine. This shape looks suspiciously like a pit. Can I detect evil? Well, can't see anything. He's a unique. I mean, Boulder comes at level 10. I could probably kill him now. See if he drops anything. And I definitely can kill him. What the hell just shot me with? Poison from over here. Metal shield, a wand. I'm gonna use this wand. What does it say? Starts moving faster. Oh, some of his escorts have teleported away. Is there any spell I haven't cast? No. See, you hear a scream around here. That was one of the dogs. The wargs. This is definitely a pit. And there's something in it. I need to get away from here. It's not that I can't kill it. I can't kill it with 19 mana. See? Need a little bit more. How do I know that it takes 3 shots to kill it and not 2? Oh, ants. Ants are easy. You just get to the middle. You do need to pay a little bit of attention to these red ones, because they will drain your strength. But aside from that, that orc managed to double move me. He hit me twice. Then you come here and you pull a few. Then you regenerate, you come here, pull a few, and then you regenerate. Yeah, that's it. Pull a few of them. I mean, all pits are pretty much done like this, at least for these monsters, not for the undeads later on. Eee, artifact light. Let's see what we got. We can now throw away this lantern. +3 light, and well, certainly +24 armor class. Chainmail worth a lot of gold, but also weights a lot. Maybe we can come back if we survive and pick it up. Ring of the dog. We can break this. I say break, but I mean you put it on the ignore. Let's just break its easy word. And dogs earlier on are one of the best sources of XP. If you're dumb and you put yourself in a position where they swamp you, you deserve to die like the moron that you are. Oh, that is really lame. Just light and resist fire. Okay, well, you know, maybe we'll get another one. Maybe we'll get an Arkenstone. Artifacts is the sun. Sandals of free action. I'll put them on. I'll sell them because I don't need double free action. And this guy, I don't want to kill him. I can't kill him. Do not want to kill him. That one was a summoning trap. Oh my god, dude, get away. Yeah, it's my problem. I keep teleporting here. Earthhound. So I'm curious, he was over there. I'm curious if there's any magical objects where he spawned. So what I can do is here, read the treasure detection. There are. And he was chasing me there before. Ring of escaping, absolutely. Throw away that magical jewel ring. We tried that one, so we know it's not wisdom. Nickel rod. Rod of light. Again, it's something that we sell. It's probably worth more than this ring of cure light wounds. Staff of cure light wounds. Just a hat. I can wear it and sell it off the top of my head, but I'm already weighted down a lot. Oh, we did say there was something there that we wanted to get, so this is actually really easy to clear. Well, though, I mean, there's these two guys. Is there anything in here? Yes, there is. Now, with a bit of luck, they will follow me around the dungeon, and then I can pick them off or deal some damage. The gelatinous cubes, they do take a lot more damage than the rest. And also, they move. How rude of them. Three gelatinous cubes. What have I got here? Let's see what these... If I've got ones of wonder... Maybe ones of wonder will do. Or maybe I can just unload all the shots that I've got. Of course, one's a clone monster. But you know what? I'm looking at this the wrong way around. So, we're on dungeon level 21. We do have an artifact. And this is only level feeling 5. So that means there's no artifacts in that pit. There might be good stuff, but no artifacts. Because otherwise it would almost guaranteed be at 6. 2 artifacts on the same level. I'll wear this, put me down to -4, and we'll call it a day. Sell it. You know what, the boots sell for so little that we'll keep them in case for some weird reason. You can use Cesti, which are the things that give you a bonus damage when you wear them on your hands. So, leaving ourselves open for that option. Sell them all. Sell this multi-potion. Nimbleness. I see that as good news because that means that we're deep enough. We need to wear this guy, activate it, then wear back our Sea Invisible. That means that we are deep enough to find the whatchamacallit, the Potions of Contemplation. This is a rod of disarm traps. So now I'll be looking for a trap and try to disarm it. Any pebbles? 20 normal iron shots. I have 3 word of recall. I'll get some more. We got lots of money, so we take these restored life levels. We have those are plenty. We can cast a spell to remove hunger. We can go home and drop off these identify because we'll possibly need it later on. Oh, yeah, okay. Potion of speed. Thank you very much. We are right next to whatever is this 9. Maybe. Okay, he's obviously annoying, we said. I need to be here. I need to be here so that I've got a place to pull monsters and retreat. Stuff. That guy is you probably know by now, he's a very early unique. So dead. So this guy, you just do that. One of the kobolds cast. See, he doesn't kill me. He does so little damage. He just exists to bust my balls, basically. To tank everything that I try to throw at him and keep me busy while other monsters can actually do his job for him. These Mage 4 books are not bad. 500 each they sell for. So this was definitely not it. This is definitely not the 9. Oh, Smeagol. And could this possibly be the 7? What does this do? Doesn't do anything. We drop it. Instructions, your stuff. Also another object that we'll need, the sooner the better, is a rod of detect treasure, because we don't get the spell and it's really unpractical to aimlessly. Yeah, this is an animal pit, and as you see, I'm already out of mana. cannot sustain a combat, even with stupid mobs, for any amount of time. I don't resist, don't sustain strength. So if I get hit by something as stupid as a red scorpion, I'll lose a point of strength. That will slow me down even more, and you're crippled. Let's use these. Is it just a main gush of lightning? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that one. So the giant flea, the one that I just killed, and probably in a blink of an eye without noticing, that's the one that you're looking for. If you find one of those, and you can dig stone, you're set, man. You are set, because it's really a matter of how long you're willing to just grind. And you can easily do level 23, 24, no problem whatsoever. Get to about there and come back. Don't actually go there. Ants are really easy to do. Just go past the middle and come back. And the monsters will go like, oh, good, now we have a way to path. Okay. I can maybe shoot one more time. I mean, portal is for mana, okay. But these have a very strong melee attack. Like, how much is it? 78. 35 damage per hit. So 2 of them, okay, well, it says averaging 51 damage. They hurt. And if this is still half full of mobs, I cannot phase because I risk being put in there. And I'm slow as well, so I need to go away. This mob is new, just spawned. Go away again. Recover my mana. They die easy, but when you start playing, you don't notice. You let them get close to you, and you just don't notice how much fucking damage they do. Remember, the magical phrase is screams of agony. That means you actually killed the thing. And because they're animals, I cannot see how many there are left. PvB. Store mana. And here comes Gollum as well. Oh, good, he followed me here, because I want him to be on that side, so that I can approach from this side. Okay, while he's fast and dangerous, these are all really weak. Oh, yes, baby. get away. Have I got a slot? I do have a slot. I don't want to face back over there. Or maybe I can and let him steal my money, which he did. He stole 2,000. But now he's briefly teleported just so that I can get away from this one stupid mob. I don't care about losing. This is more important than anything else. This is the book that has teleport other. It's not really common to get it at this depth. It's not crazy to get at this depth, but it's not incredibly common. You know what, Smeagol, I really do not like you. And we'll put this armor on. I killed him. What can I do? I try not to kill him, but I kill him. So it's not totally uncommon. You do find them fairly early, but sometimes you may need to spend a bit of time looking for them. And it is fundamental because you use the same exact tactic as the mage does. So you basically just teleport away anything that's too strong for you. Once we lost 2 points of strength. Next attack to critical. What does it do? Stuff of curing, useless. Magical hammer thingy. Well, you know what? We can throw these away. Go down, but ignore the level feeling. And go back straight away. Sell the armor resist gold. I don't want to use 12 pounds of weight, especially now that I had my strength drained, for just resist gold. I just tank it if I have to. I can sell these Cure Light Wounds. Don't need them anymore. I can get one of these. Exorcism and Dispellings. And I can learn the teleports. So genuinely, it is less likely to find that book than it is to find a ring of escaping on dungeon level 1. And we don't need the wand anymore. We'll buy a potion of alignment. I can't. I need to sell stuff first. Sell that. Potion of intellect. Good. And it's certainly a lot of luck, because it's great to have it straight away, otherwise you need to grind for it, because there's like a hard limit. You cannot go down past a certain depth if you don't have teleport other. So great to have, but normally I would imagine you get around early level 30. And before then, you're not really dealing with very dangerous monsters, and you just kill them with orb. Just need to take the time to do it one at a time. This is still a rod of disarm traps that we've not found. I didn't pay attention to our traps to disarm. I will drop these. Say 3 of them. I don't need to carry them. I don't want them to break. cost 400 each. So while we already have an artifact light, we can break these. We are kind of looking to see if we find one that's a bit better. That was generally disappointing. And we're also looking, I mean, now we're not looking for the book anymore. That would have been the next step. Another pit. Orc pit. Orc pits do not have any. Oh my god. I got point of dexterity drain. This is too many targets for a priest. I will run out of mana. I already know. Between the orcs and the hounds, there's just too much stuff. And probably here as well. So if this level winds up having too much stuff inside it, I mean, I'm still competent enough to kill them like this or with the bullets. This is Ring of the Mouse. What did we say the blue one was? Speed. Yeah, let's go get it. So no feeling. So if we can get a second artifact light, we don't have anything of resistance, although not quite as important because we have a bit more hit points than a mage does. You know, we had just barely over 200 when we were at dungeon level 98. We're gonna have a lot more. We're looking for 3, 4, maybe even 5 potions of contemplation. It's really nice to have a good stack of speed because we do not get haste. Sangayando can go get stuffed. And Adzog is on me, so this dungeon level is done. Got stuff I want to sell. Because the orc one, oh Bog, that's Bog, I keep confusing him. Because to me, he's the more dangerous, and you know what, I'll identify it like that. He's the more dangerous, because he moves faster than Adzog, is more aggressive, and the films kind of portray Adzog as the most dangerous orc. And so, I keep confusing him, but no, he's not. That's not him. What's the fail rate on teleport other? %. Not what I would call reliable. Yeah. Okay, problem. It's full of hounds, it's full of orcs. Don't have the mana to kill them. But there is a 6. And we can all like 6. No. Break him. So let's see if maybe it's somewhere else. It's just a wooden torch. We don't need any average lights. We don't need any average shields. Teleport away. Map again. Orcs can't dig stone, so while he's just here, he cannot chase me. Oh, and you absolutely wreck the undead with the priest. I mean, he's got specific anti-undead spells, which you'll never use. You'll just simply use orb against anything. There are some effects in the game, like from wands and so on, that only affect creatures that are alive, meaning that they have a soul or that they're made of flesh and blood and so on. So if you need to test a wand, it's always better to test it against like a kobold rather than a vortex or anything that is undead or incorporeal and so on. So, and keep in mind, okay, so we've already found that 6 is the Wand of Annihilation. It was found on level 24. Magical Morning Star. This classifies as a blunt weapon, even though it's got fuck off spikes on it. And it's also to slay evil, and then it's got something else. So that's +1 wisdom that we just got, and our spell points have gone up. Now we can leave the level. There's no stairs. All the stairs are where the orcs are. These funny guys, they follow the same AI as dogs, but I know where they are, and I can just do this and shoot them with my big ass AoE. See? Easy peasy. I'll actually take this one, because now that I go near them, actually I'll do that. We can go up. I was gonna, if I want teleporting next to the orcs, I'll just read the magic mapping instead of using my mana, because I don't have that much mana. We can break them now. There's no stairs. How's there no stairs down? We don't need to see rings of protection anymore. A ring of damage is really wasted on a priest, because you do one attack only. While most other classes will have a few more. This is a special room. Oh, actually, I do have teleport. I don't need to see ring of the mouse anymore. And then teleport away. Now, I've teleported them away as well, and I wouldn't be surprised if one of them showed up. You fucking brigand. But I got lucky enough that they got sent on the other side of the map. Because remember that my teleport others is at 50% fail. Loopy green potion, that could be it. Always good to retreat. Retreating is good. We are the opposite of brave and honorable. Complete cowards. Well, it shoots a beam. It could be anything. It could be slow monsters. We'll still take it. We'll drop this hold monster and this curing. It costs relatively little. Go see this poison needle. Disarm. Lost. Okay. Lost 2 points of constitution to get 2 junk sellable objects. And now he's here again. And I've used both my... Fortunately, I have the regeneration, and so my mana goes up a little bit more. Third time is the charm. Failed again. Use the potion of mana. Fail again. Use it again. Fail again. This is what I mean with Angband's random number generator being absolute garbage when it says that it's 50% fail rate, but not a problem. Try and get 8 times in a row and it fails. So I mean, yeah, it's got spread, it's got distribution, but at some point you expect it to sort of approach 50%. So, what's in here? A shovel of digging, or whatever that is. I mean, what can it be? It's not an artifact shovel. We have no way of telling. So, let's just leave. This fire code is only 400. I'll take that scroll. Oh, yes. Here we go. This is it. So, this is Defender. You can tell from the small armor class bonus, it has those basic 4 resists. See invisible. We're a priest, we're not going to use it. You can use it. It makes your, I believe your casting, your fail rate a little bit higher. It's not the end of the world. But, and we're also going to drop a bit of those. Enchant weapon to hit on my Morning Star. Well, let's read this one. Monster Confusion, we'll change it to a katana. Those are... Oh, these are the special enchant. They're really not great, but I suppose they sell. I'll even sell Exorcism, because I believe the pike sells for more money. Cutlass, scimitar. Oh, it's 5,000. God. Katana Defender. I mean, I guess it's thematic, so maybe appropriate in a way. And of course it is. Of course, there's always summoning in it. And what is this? Hold monster. Well, I think that's enough for now. Wand of Annihilation. I normally don't use them, but we can do. Let's see if this is one of the wisdom ones. No, it's potion of healing. We'll take it back. Metal Cap of Wisdom. This time I'm buying it. How much was it? 500 gold. 2 points of wisdom for 500 gold. Yes, please. On these enchant armor, sell form 660. We're gonna leave it at home and we'll do a tactic which revolves around that. A wand of annihilation. Here it is. Contemplation. It's not gonna change anything because it'll only go to 18. Let's hope I lose not a point of strength, but the dexterity. Fantastic. So, Wand of Annihilation is actually excellent because it does a lot of damage. It does a base of 250, but then you get a bonus that derives from your intelligence. In this case, because I'm a priest and a dwarf, it's only 5%, but as you increase this to 18100, your magic devices is going to go up, and they will do 350 to 400. If you're any other class, you probably won't be that thick, and you will deal 300 damage easily, which is a lot. And a lot of normal players, they will kill the first uniques that they find, and that wand can zap them with 1 or 2 shots. So there is a winning tactic which is based on Wand of Annihilations, which is actually kind of easy to do with the priest because you have ready recharging. So we might actually do that on this one. Just need a bit of face door and kill that guy, and that's it. The job for tomorrow will be to get to around dungeon level 30, get a whole bunch of, ideally, potions of wisdom, but contemplation, and pump his wisdom to about 1850 or so, and then you're kind of ready to go. We will use Deep Descent, but for a good part of the run, we'll just walk to the stairs, because we have mapping and later clairvoyance, and that makes it super easy to just go down straight away. Alright, that's all for now. Have fun. Don't use Parcel Force. Take care. Bye-bye.